Jansen here again, and right now we're gonna dive deep into how knee pain actually happens in one's body. You may be surprised that for those that are not even runners, you're not even an athlete, but you have knee pain. Why is that? And most of you, your knee pain could be towards this part of the knee. And we're gonna show you why knee pain happens towards this area here. So now, if let's say you're walking 1,000 steps a day, 2,000 steps a day, or you're running every single day, 20-30 minutes. Now imagine if your knee constantly caves in like this, every single step of the way, it's going to cause a lot of tension towards here, it's going to cause a lot of tension towards inside here. Hence, the reason why knee keeps coming in is because, again, the glutes are not working to make sure the knee is stable. When there's too much going in, that's where it's not so good. When it's in this position, this part here will also continue to be tightened and you will overwork. Hence, it's important to do the exercise in the first episode, and we're going to show you next a few exercises what you can do to work towards a more holistic approach. Alright? So again, we don't want this. Strengthen the glutes, working towards this. Okay, let's go. We are back again, now towards the next 3 exercises on what you can do to help towards strengthening your glutes. I'm going to show you a clamshell, but a little bit twist. Alright? So we're going to show you what's bad. First thing what's bad is if your toes are relaxed. Okay? So when your toes are relaxed like this, you don't want that. You want to make sure that your toes are constantly pointing towards your face. That's one. Yes, very good. The next thing, setting up the clamshell. So you want to make sure that when you set up a clamshell, your shin is parallel towards your knee. So we're going to go all the way back like this. So we don't want it to be like this or like this. Okay? All the way back 90 degrees like this. Okay? And make sure the toes are pointing towards your face. Next one, towards your ankles. Last one, show me what's not good. 2 things, on your heels and on your toes, you don't want that. So let's show that. So this is not so good, whereby if the heels are connected to the touching one another, that's not so good. Another one is toes to toes. Not so good either. So what we want is to make sure that your feet is flat on the other feet. Try that last one. Very good. The next thing is, you're going to look towards the core. So show them what's not so good as well, whereby the core is collapsed. You can see the core is not straight, not sure what's good. Okay, very, very good. So the final one before you go towards the clamshell is towards the angle of your shoulder. If it's too far out, towards your ears, not so good. If it's too close in, towards your body, it's not so good. You want it to be right below your shoulder. Elbow to your shoulder has to be aligned. Alright, now you're going to go to the clamshell. We're going to work on 3 different angles here. So we're going to start with angle 1, let's go up. Go up high a bit more, last one. Okay, let's hold this 1, 2, 3, go up here a bit more. 1, 2, 3, go up high a bit more. 1, 2, 3, now go all the way down slowly. Alright, let's go up again. First angle. 1, 2, 3, go up a bit more. 1, 2, 3, high a bit more. 1, 2, 3, all the way down. You can see Aslan shaking herself from this. Alright? So what you can do is in each angle, you want to hold at least 3 seconds, and when you go down, control the descent 5 seconds. Repeat this for at least 8 to 10 reps. Try this. Not so easy, but I know you can do this. Alright? Next one. Next exercise is a dead bug with a mini band hold. It's going to challenge your core. Now the core is important to make sure that as you run, as you walk, the core is doing its job to stabilize the body. Think of it as if you build a house without the pillars, there will not be any house in the first place. So the core is essentially the pillar of the body. Now we're going to work towards making sure that we work the core and not the lower back. We're going to show you what's not good and what's good. So let's go. Aswan, let's set it up. Okay, so first thing first is Aswan is going to bring up the feet. So first thing you must know is your ankles, again, always point towards your face. Second thing is your knees. Make sure that it's not too inside, not too outside. 90 degrees, okay? Flexing your toes, pointing your toes to your face. The next one, if you can feel your hand or someone's hand going right under your lower back, it's not so good. So what you want to do is breathe in, Aswan, breathe in, breathe out, push your back to the ground, feel the core, alright? Next one is towards the mini band, put it towards where you wear your watch, alright? Okay, very good. Keep your hands straight, Aswan. Now breathe in, breathe out, keep the core steady. Now you want it to expand the band, alright? Alright? So then you're going to count 20 to 30 seconds or take 10 deep breaths. You should feel your core, right, Aswan? Aswan, you okay? Yes. Okay, good job, rest Aswan. So this is what you can do to work towards your core. A dead bug with a mini band ISO hold. Alright, good job. Last one. Last exercise for today, squat with a mini band with a little bit of control towards the descent, alright? So we're going to show you what's not so good. Aswan, show me a squat with a mini band and make sure that you want to see 3 things that are not so good. Let's say there's a hunchback, hunch your back, okay? Hunch your back, knees caving in, keep your knees in, and then if let's say your knees are moving forward, so this is not so good, yeah? Especially if you have pain towards your knee. So you want to go up, okay? Make sure when you come down, knees out, push your butt back, keep your back straight. Now come down. Over 1, 2, 3, now up. Okay, good, this is very good. So you can see that his body is straight, knees are out, and he's controlling the descent. So you can repeat this for at least 8 to 10 reps. Now for some of you, if you want to do it a harder version of this, what you can do as you go down, go all the way down as one. Okay, now step out your right leg. Step out, come down. Okay, now left leg. Okay, very good, come back up, now go up. So this is 1 rep. You can do for at least 8 to 10 reps. Try this, it's a bit challenging, but I know you can do this. Alright, last exercise, squat with mini band.